Hey guys, I'm coming in here. Sorry about the bad lighting and the unmade bed behind me, but we have a new group starting on Monday. And the reason I put the status that I put is because I hear that a lot from people that they see the workout videos that I'll post, or they'll see some of the results that I post, or some of the meals that I share. And I know that a lot of you might think I could never do that. I can never do the workouts that she does. I can never lift as heavy as she does. There's no way I could prep all my meals like she does. And I know that that might be like going through your mind when you see some of the things that I share, or even some of the results that I share of others that are in our groups. But I have to tell you that like I didn't start like that, right? You know, I hopefully you've seen some of my before and after pictures to realize that I didn't always meal prep, and I didn't always, work out every single day, and I didn't always feel comfortable enough to like post a picture of me in like a sports bra and shorts. That I haven't always been like that. But the thing is that like I had to start somewhere, right? And that's kind of like how hopefully those of you that are watching right now, hey guys, hopefully that's like what you will realize. And the reason that I share some of those workout snippets, or that I share some of my meals, is to give you an idea of like, okay, you can get results from at-home workouts. You can make healthy meals that taste good. Now, do you do it every single day, every single meal, and bust ass every single morning? Maybe not. But like starting somewhere is better than potentially what's happening right now. And if I could go all the way back to when I first started, and I shared this story I think it was 2 weekends ago, that I had a brand new, friend that was wanting to get started and everything, and, feeling a little bit overwhelmed with everything. And I was like, this is not where I started. I started with Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And instead of taking the entire box with me to work and just eating handfuls on the way to work, how my food prep started was taking the amount that it said on the side of the box as a serving and putting it into a bag. I think it was like 28 grams. And I put that into a Ziploc baggie times 5 days, and that's what I ate for breakfast every morning. Sugary, terrible cereal, but that's where I started. Instead of handful after handful, I ate the proper portion of it, right? But it wasn't like I was eating rabbit food like some people think, or twigs and berries like some people at work call me the twigs and berries girl. I didn't start there. I literally started with Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And so I'm hoping that when I'm saying that we have a new group starting on Monday, that sure, you might not be able to food prep an entire whole week of food and feel perfect. You might not be able to finish the 30-minute workout that I'm going to suggest that you give a try. Maybe you get 20 minutes done. Maybe instead of using the weights that are recommended, you don't even use weights at all. Maybe the move that they're wanting you to do in the video wants you to jump, and you're like, hell no, I'm not jumping. My knees can't handle that. And so you don't jump. You just, squat up and down or whatever. Who cares, right? You have to just start somewhere. So if the thought in your head is there's no way that I could do what she's doing, or there's no way that I could eat some of those meals, what I suggested to that new friend was like, all right, here's what you've told me that you've been doing. You haven't been eating breakfast, and you're stopping through fast food restaurants, and, you're just shoving different stuff, kind of throughout the day. And why don't we just try like one new recipe? Can you try one new recipe? She was like, well, I can do more than that. Okay, so like what can you do? Try 3 new meals. Maybe try to just prep your lunch instead of prepping every single meal. Like, would that give you a better handle on your nutrition if you just did one meal? Could you get one meal prepped? Or she had actually purchased the Shakeology, and I'm like, okay, let's just focus on this. Can you drink a shake every day instead of whatever you were eating for breakfast, and try to get a workout in a couple days a week? Would that be better than what you've done? She's like, that'd be better than what I've done in the past 5 years. I was like, well, then that's where you're starting. So I don't care if you can't do the workouts that I'm doing, and I don't care if you can't food prep the way that I food prep, but there's a process and you learn. And then she's realized, well, that wasn't as hard as she thought. And so now she's trying to work on, well, what else could she do to make this week better than last? And that's where it begins. So if you're watching this or you're watching the replay and you've seen my post about we're starting on Monday, reach out, comment here, send me a message. Let me help you just get started. Maybe Cinnamon Toast Crunch is where it's going to be. I now know that there's other options instead of Cinnamon Toast Crunch that I could probably help you with. But there's a starting point for everyone. And so maybe Monday is your day one, and we go from there and we learn together. And let me share what's worked for me over the past 5-6 years to get me into the best shape of my life and understand nutrition. And let me help you. Let my team help you. There's so many of us that have been on this journey that we are ready to give you what's changed our lives, right? And it starts from the beginning of you saying, I don't know if I can do it, and I don't know if I'm going to be good at it. I might even suck, but I'm at least going to try, right? I'm at least going to try. No one is perfect. And I'll tell you right now, I know I posted my 21-day results, and everybody was like, oh, wow, you got amazing results. I had a cookie, I had some chips and salsa, and I had some margaritas, and it still had results because of some of the things I was doing throughout the week and the mindset I was in and the workouts I was doing. I do not expect you to eat rabbit food. I do not expect you to be a perfect human. I do not expect you to lift the same type of weights that I'm lifting because everybody is different where they start, right? But you have to start. And you have to believe in yourself. Let me believe in you until you believe in yourself. And let's get going. Let's just give it a try and see if Monday can be the beginning to a beautiful journey. And who knows, after 21 days, 30 days, 60 days, who knows where you'll be and feeling better. All right? So Cinnamon Toast Crunch, whatever it is, we got to start. And hopefully I will hear from you a little bit later today or tomorrow so we can get you started on Monday. See ya.